Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. This is video 2 of 2 for today.
But first, a word from our sponsors. Hey guys, this holiday season I wanted to tell you about Surfshark. If you want full access to an entire library, why not use Surfshark right now? Go to Unogs, which is going to show you all of the different movies that are available in different regions. It's Christmas time, so you got to watch The Grinch. You can see here that it's available in all these particular countries, so no U.S. So what are you going to do? You're going to get rid of the geo-blocking with Surfshark.
Yeah, it's the gift that keeps on giving. You can share it with all your friends and family, and it's got a ton of other really cool features, so definitely check it out.
Why do we choose Surfshark, Joe?
Best deal you can share with everyone.
That's right, friends and family. And we have a deal for you at surfshark.com/angryjoeshow. Thank you guys so much. Protect your data and get access to all the content that you deserve for an awesome price. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the video. Hey guys, thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Thank you for watching the show. Click the links down below. It supports the show. Alex, this is part 2. Also another brag on the Superman trailer. Everybody's digging it. The highest viewed trailer for WB. Hopefully that bodes well to ticket prices. And I expect every single one of you who are watching this right now to purchase a ticket to Superman. And I'll personally show up to your house and I'll punch you in the throat.
Only if it's good, though.
Only if it's good, though. No, wait, no. Even if it's bad. Even if it's bad, I want you to purchase a ticket and then tell everybody how bad it is. But at least you purchase a ticket to support my boy Superman. But it does seem like he gets it and understands it. Okay, Alex, let's understand the last half of all the news stories right before Christmas.
Yeah, end of the year. So we got some stats on the Game Awards. Massively watched. Just some quick things. 154 million global live streams.
I'd like to point out how that's fewer than the Superman trailer got.
It's true.
250 million views for this.
Superman does not have Sattler and Waldorf, though. Knowing James Gunn, they actually are in it, along with 47 other characters eating up screen time. So,
no, it's great that that I think bodes well for the mainstream and the growth of the games industry.
Yeah, it's a really good thing. I mean, video games have taken over movies. I mean, this was a long time ago. It's the #1 source of entertainment. And so this is a good thing. Like the thing that we love is becoming more. It's no longer, the niche things like, oh, you're a dirty video game player. You're socially awkward. Now you're a socially awkward person doing the most popular entertainment thing. So, what I'm just trying to tell you is make sure you shower.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Don't forget to shower.
Don't forget
before you go to a Magic tournament or Warhammer.
I've given up on both of those groups of people. The stinky is just it's a thing.
Didn't you used to bring soap, or the store owner we used to bring soap or deodorant?
There's always Axe or some similar body spray in the bathroom, and it's like, look,
there you go.
But also,
communal use.
The owners of the store used to have to sing a little songs to the players before tournaments started to remind them not to piss all over the toilet.
Please don't piss on our toilet.
No, be a sweetie. Wipe the seedy.
That one works. No, if you sprinkle while you tinkle, please be neat and wipe up the seat is what had to be sung to the players, specifically of Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments, to remind them not to piss all over the toilet.
Really disappointed in y'all Yu-Gi-Oh fans.
Look, I love local game stores. Spend a lot of time. I spend a lot of time there. You should too. They're wonderful places.
Yes.
Go.
Warhammer.
But people need a shower.
Yeah. Okay. Wash your ass, okay? As a notorious JOE would tell you. All right.
Yeah. All right, Marvel Rivals is not considering a role queue, which doesn't make any fucking sense to me. But they seem to enjoy the chaos that non-ranked queue has in almost every game, where everyone just wants to play DPS characters, and then you're going to lose.
Yeah, you'll lose. Yep.
They say
I did see somebody with 5 tanks did win, but it was like barely a win, and they must have had an incompetent team.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you do need healers.
So
wipe that asshole.
They said, right now we're not considering a role queue. The team's goal is to offer a wider variety of team composition through team up skills and their own designs to let people play their Marvel superheroes rather than limiting players to choosing a role. Makes sense, letting people play what they want, but at the same time, especially in ranked and stuff, maybe we should allow people, and you can still flex spots, because that still happens in role queues in other games too, where there's like primary and secondary stuff, and you're not going to be totally pigeonholed. But
so
not
you
happening.
want the queue before you go in, but then still flex.
Yeah, so you can say like what your primary you want to be DPS. It's like cool. You select DPS and then tank, and they're like, okay, well, too many people pick DPS, so we're going to drop you in the tank slot. There are the DPSs or tanky characters that do a ton of damage, and so I don't know. They're not doing it. So people were asking, and they said no for now.
This sucks. It's a big problem to have. I am surprised.
Later on, maybe.
I'm surprised that it's not lessened because in Marvel Rivals the supports do a lot of damage too, and they're overpowered. I thought that by having overpowered supports that would help the issue. Apparently they're like, no, fuck you. I want to play fucking Wolverine or whatever the fuck. No, because Wolverine's like the worst character. Or he just needs some work. He's not the worst character. You just need to figure him out. Everybody just wants to play the easy characters.
Yeah, exactly.
That do the most damage.
At the Game Awards, Helldivers 2 put out new DLC. They were really excited to show a new faction within the game. And then they put in some new DLC, and people hate it. They hate it. So there's a new Killzone armor set.
Done fucked up.
Yeah.
This may be their worst fuck up yet.
Yeah, I think so. And so it's an armor set gun,
What are you doing?
but it costs 3 times more than usual and cannot be earned in a war bond.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck? Boo.
Yeah.
Boo that man.
So
So you're going to jack up the prices times 3. What are they saying? Oh, limited edition or Christmas deal? Like, what? Why?
yeah, and it's too much. And then there's also the armor, of course, has a passive that grants 50% damage protection against gas, acid, and electrical damage, which is a lot. And again, it can only, like, everyone's like, this is a disgustingly good passive
That's
to be
borderline
locked.
pay to win. That's
Yeah.
practically pay to win, but against PvE, that's just stupid. Why? Why are you fucking up your goodwill? Please.
I'm hoping, you never know who's at fault, right? This absolutely could just be Airhead. This could be Sony going like, hey, you need to make more money. But this is bad, and I think you need to let them know that this is bad. This kind of thing where you have it's 3 times as much. It offers a very clear gameplay edge. It's not acceptable. Now, they've acknowledged that they know that it's not acceptable. They're like, hey, we wish that they said clearly, we'd love to find the sweet spot of people loving the content and the price and buy the bejesus out of it. This clearly didn't hit that mark. But
You dumb fucks know better. Come on, 3 times as expensive as the other
they're
shit.
tweaking it. It's like, all right, is this the limit?
this is how far we can go.
That's what they were doing.
Yeah.
Number 1, here's how you fix it. You make it earnable in game. You know, it's so stupid. They could make it as long as they want to, make it as grindy as fuck, and less people would have complained about it because they have to do some research. They have to figure out how long it is. But no, these dumb fucks are like, no, you can't earn it, and you got to pay us 3 times more. Oh, we didn't know. Let's find a happy balance together. Yeah. That's the same shit that all those other goddamn disingenuous companies make. It's a sad thing to see.
So we have to hope that this is a blip and not a sign of things to come. They did really, really well in the very beginning. They sold all of, it was a $40 game. They made all of that money. The money's gone because, they've earned that money, and they're not constantly getting $40 at everyone.
This is why even positive life service games have danger and have the potential to screw it up later.
So, it sucks.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Not getting it.
Me neither. Speaking of Sony, they have agreed to become the largest shareholder of FromSoftware parent Kadokawa. They are purchasing a 10% stake for $318 million. They already own a 14% stake in FromSoftware itself. So they rather than complete purchase of the company, they bought a big old chunk of it. This is, in my opinion, good because I don't want these games to be PlayStation exclusives or timed exclusives or any of that other things. I want to be able to play them on my computer. But final update for this ongoing thing. Mm-hmm. Activision has confirmed that it has replaced Call of Duty Black Ops 6 voice actors during the SAG-AFTRA strike. They had some people that were going to do some voice acting work for them. The strike went on, and they replaced them.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care about you. They just say next.
Yeah. And so...
Shitty.
As these CEOs and the big corporations often do.
Yep.
I don't know why we have to re-explain this. to people, and then people just want to give them more unrestricted freedom and more bonuses and less in taxes. Cool.
Yeah. And then some of the voice actors said, one of them in particular said, "My only concern is for my brand as a performer. Fans of the game have reached out to me because of the lack of crediting of the replacement actor implies that it still may be me, which unfairly represents my ability as a performer." So they're not crediting these so-called scabs, because these people who came in between the strike, because they don't want.
They're like, "But that's not me. Who you're hearing is acting like me.
Yeah.
That's no longer me."
Yeah. So this is just one of the problems. I mean, these voice actors want to be fairly compensated. These game companies are looking at it going, why would we fairly compensate you, which we could probably get people to do it for free.
Well, I pay voice actors.
Yeah. And then, or we'll just use AI. So why don't I'll give you $300 and you sell me your voice forever, like some weird corporate version of Ursula from The Little Mermaid. And it's just like,
good Lord.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, so much. So much. And finally, I got some great news to finish things out here. Skull and Bones is reportedly going to remain supported for year 2, despite absolutely nobody playing this game. We were worried because...
we were worried!
Were you worried? People, though. I think last time we checked, there's quite a bit of people still playing.
Yeah, it's like they're averaging like 200 or less on Steam pretty regularly.
I was surprised.
And so that's when they marked it off like 90% off or something like that.
There are 200 players right now.
Yeah.
On Skull and Bones. Oh, that's Steam. Sorry, I can't get you the real numbers because Skull and Bones is up on the Ubisoft thing. So this is just Steam that they added, but that's not good.
Yeah,
I'd imagine maybe 2,000 playing right now.
I think it's very generous. It's very generous, but
I'm surprised. Maybe Ubisoft is like doing that purely so that the PR of it doesn't look quite as bad, that all the live services are failing, so that next year when they sell or when they do whatever, they can be like, hey, we're not a total failure.
I mean, it is the first quadruple A game of all time.
That's right.
The pedigree, they couldn't allow it to fail.
Exactly. And so it's not doing really well on Steam. We don't know what it's like on the Ubisoft launcher.
The consoles.
They did make a bunch of money when they first launched the game because not everyone signed up for Ubisoft Plus. Like we told you to. A lot of people gave them $70.
Yeah.
So they have a larger amount of initial money.
$70.
Yeah. And little do we know, this first quadruple A game is the biggest hit of all time on consoles, and so many people are playing it. That's why I was able to get a season 2, as Ubisoft would have you believe that nobody's really talking about it because it's just something you do in your free time.
Baby.
You just log in and you do your dailies.
You farm coconuts.
You farm coconuts
from your ship.
And from your ship, and everybody does it. That's why nobody talks about it. And the sales numbers, we don't share those, specifically because they're so large.
They would embarrass other people.
Yeah.
They would embarrass other people.
Yeah, exactly.
But
if you want to know how the game is, you should check out our angry review. It was fun. It was fun making a review.
The greatest success of all time.
I was like, wait, making a review? Okay, not playing the game.
No, not playing the game. I think the game sucked. And
quadruple A
game.
game.
Season 2. What's going on in Season 2? Is it announced?
No, it's going to be more of the same stuff that they've been doing. They have been adding more mythical monsters and beasts. They've been trying to do more stuff, but the problem is it's still not much of a pirate game. There's still no boarding. There's still no you actually getting out of your ship and doing things. And that bitch still won't sell me chicken.
That bitch won't sell you chicken.
This won't sell me chicken.
This bitch won't sell me chicken. I remember hearing
it was level up.
You need a blueprint.
And it just came out of his mouth. That's the kind of stuff that comes out of this bitch won't sell me chicken.
You need a blueprint for the chicken.
Yeah.
You need a blueprints for everything.
Yeah. But you know what? It's like there's at times where that game shines. There's little bits here and there. And if they would have added, I don't know, role playing as a pirate, getting off your ship or boarding other ships with swashbuckling, man, we'd be singing a different tune. I'd be so happy if they said, you know what, everybody, we're going to take a pause, or we're going to delay the game another year. We're adding these two things. I think we would be talking about different shit.
You're not listening to them. They told you 2 years ago, forget everything you know about Pirates. It's like
forget everything you know about Pirates.
What are these things?
Yeah. Who are you?
It just reminds me of the moment in Sonic the Hedgehog, which is kicking ass at theaters, by the way, and has officially beaten Mufasa the Lion King. Good. So, I'm an idiot 2781 for saying that
it's in his name.
Mufasa would beat Sonic on opening day. Sonic beat Mufasa, but it just shows you, like, hey, they listened to their fans. They fucking averted a colossal disaster, and they built up so much goodwill that they're on sequel 3, and they've already approved Sonic 4.
It's getting better.
It's, so.
Last thing I want to talk about is let's shit on the New York Jets.
Okay.
But it is video game related.
I did.
Shit on the Cowboys. What the fuck are we doing? We are
they
statistically eliminated from playoffs.
And
we
they
kicked
keep
a field
winning.
goal, and we keep winning.
Stop
the
it.
fuck is wrong with you? We're gonna. You know what that's gonna do? That's gonna saddle us with Mike McCarthy again. What the fuck? You are failing up. You are failing midward. What are you doing?
And for 10 years, the Cowboys have feasted in garbage time, and you were mathematically eliminated yesterday before the game. And so it's like, oh, it's a garbage time game.
Let's
mathematically eliminate our future chances of a good franchise.
And the second best player on your team is playing severely hurt, and the chances of him making the problem worse into last year's continues to play.
Yeah.
I love watching you guys. The only team, well, there's a lot of teams that are worse. Oh, the Bears.
Yeah.
What the fuck's wrong with you? Giants are terrible.
Back at number 1, though.
Vegas is terrible. But let's talk about the Jets.
Cowboys fucking suck. What's wrong with the Jets? Aaron Rodgers is hilarious. That whole franchise is on fire. They made a huge mistake with Aaron Rodgers. I think it's hilarious. What else did they do, though?
So, according to The Atlantic and the people who report there on sports, and these are reporters that are like, look, we are in the building.
Yeah.
We see this stuff. New York Jets owner Woody Johnson allegedly vetoed a trade due to a low rating in Madden. So it was.
Hey, what are you doing here, GM? You bringing this guy in? All right, let me see.
What's his Madden rating?
What is all this shit? What is this? VHS tapes? What is this? DVDs? What is this? Videos of footage at his practice? I don't want to see none of this shit. Did you know my son was playing Madden, and the Madden rating on that motherfucker's speed was 76? Are you out of your goddamn mind? That guy sucks. I don't want him on the team. I veto that. He's out.
That is exactly what happened. Yep. The Jets and the Denver Broncos, the GMs were close to being finished with a deal. They were going to acquire Jerry Jeudy, who is
He's good.
They didn't need him because Garrett Wilson, they have it number 1. But it was still a good trade.
Yeah.
And then Woody Johnson vetoed the plan because
his Madden rating was too low.
His Madden rating was too low. He had a low rating in Madden. This is not the first time he only did it, too. He had done it before. He pushed back on the team signing free agent John Simpson due to his low awareness rating in Madden. But the GM convinced him to sign him. And
this is a fucking joke story.
This is not a joke story. This is real.
This is a joke story.
The joke is the New York Jets.
Awareness in Madden was too low. That motherfucker's awareness in real life is too fucking low. Marketing team makes the goddamn ratings in Madden, you stupid fuck. They're not goddamn professionals who can evaluate fucking talent at goddamn league level, you dumb
curious
shit.
If Jerry does that behind closed doors.
No, Jerry's too old. He doesn't fucking know how to play video games.
He gave away the 4th round pick.
Jerry is just mentally deficient.
He's too busy measuring the wieners of his players, which is a real thing. You should Google that.
Yeah, he's like, come in the locker room. They all got big this and that. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah,
why are you doing this?
You should do it.
No.
It's funny. At least put Jamie Foxx's face up there Jamie Foxx is like,
what a disaster.
What are you talking about? And so not the first time it's happened. So with John Simpson, the GM's like, I'm going to sign him anyway, and the guy's like, fine. And the guy had a great year because that you don't judge people by Madden. And a Jets executive.
Excuse me. Yes, you do if you're the fucking Jets organization.
A Jets executive told The Atlantic, When we're discussing things, you'll hear Woody cite something that Brick or Jack, his teenage sons, read online that's being weighed equally against whatever opinion someone else in the department has. So these people whose lives to live and breathe football and have been for decades, the teenage sons who play a shitty video game.
We knew this shit might actually happen, and it actually happens.
That's funny.
The fucking rich, privileged kids playing their fucking Madden. It's like, oh, yeah, I was reading Twitter the other day. They said the guy's trash, plus his rating is 72. The other guy you want, he's at 85. 85 in what? Awareness.
Yeah. The Jets spokesperson said, no, that's not what happens. But according to these professional reporters who it's like their job, they're like, no,
What the fuck are they going to go? Yes, that is what happens.
Our owner
and we
is an
do
idiot.
that all the time. Yeah. No, they're going to deny it even if it isn't true.
Accept it. I have.
Or even if it is true, they're going to fucking deny it. That's hilarious. So just show you Madden ruins everything, including actual football organizations.
Did Madden make the Jets worse, or were the Jets already the worst?
The Madden made the Jets worse because Aaron Rodgers' ratings are through the roof. It doesn't take into account that he's washed.
Boosts your stats, though.
He's fucking washed. So they were like, well, if Madden says he's good, and the owner was like, well, he's good, so
they should have been good. On paper, they were, but they can't get the shit together.
They didn't have an O-line, and
it's because he's not a fucking leader. He's a whiny bitch. He blames everybody else. Wants all the power, but then when he has all the power,
I wonder if they're missing Zach yet.
Oh, yeah. Well, the MILFs are now safe in the city of New York because he's in Denver now, right? So
what are you talking about?
Zach Wilson was their quarterback, and he has all sorts of weird, creepy things he says about older women.
He likes older women?
Yeah, but not like OJ older women. OJ likes old women. Zach Wilson likes older women.
Okay.
But, yeah. So I thought that was funny.
Who cares? Who cares if he likes older women? We're making fun of people that like older women now. I guess we do all the time.
Fact.
No, it's just it was just a joke because it's like.
Madden. Why'd you end on a goddamn Madden? Is there another news story, please? Can you just quickly come up?
I can. Actually, I do have one other.
Fucking Madden right before Christmas. You're gonna end a goddamn thing.
I'm gonna end. It's not the last one of the year though, but it's right before Christmas. So I've got this one, and this is my gift to you. EA College Football has become the best-selling sports game in U.S. history.
Son of a bitch. Hey. When we first played that shit, it was good. It was a lot better than Madden. But if you spend any amount of extended time with it, you realize how bare bones it was. Yeah. And, all that goodwill that it developed, unfortunately.
The pageantry actually helped a lot.
Pageantry helped so much cover up a lot of the problems with that game. And honestly, that might end up on one of my lists.
Yeah.
So we shall see towards the end of the year.
Well, better. So, again, for the people who are mad and like you guys put up, it's by dollar sales the best-selling sports video game in U.S. history. This is a big deal for EA, and if they're making a game like that, I imagine next year when they negotiate with the NFL, we're probably going to get an extension.
So now you can buy the same game twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Twice a year, every year.
Or just don't buy it not even once like I do, and then your life is happier.
Yeah. Okay, that's fucking awesome. Well, stay tuned for us next week where me, Joe, and Alex, we're going to do a stream at some point, I guess Monday or Tuesday, the 30th or the 31st, where we play a bunch of really bad fucking games so that we can fill out our lists. Because, as you know, sometime in January, because I like to wait till the end of the year. I like to get all the rest of these games, unlike the Game Awards, which, fucking Indiana Jones has been amazing. We've been playing it. We've been fucking fully immersing ourselves in Indiana. And Indiana's back. I mean, forget the movies. This is the way they should do it from now on.
I've actually been watching the movies. The good ones.
No, I don't mean forget the the good movies.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
I mean forget the bad movies.
I understand that.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, this game was so good it made me want to watch the old ones again.
Yeah. I did too. In fact, I even went on. After I finished those, now I'm on The Librarian. Have you seen The Librarian?
No. If you guys want to watch it on Amazon, you have 10 days before it leaves on Amazon, so you better watch it.
Yeah, better watch it soon. All the indies.
Yeah, the good ones. Then it's like, oh, you watch these. Check out Crystal. No.
Because I think they're going to like.
I've done.
They're going to Disney.
Amazon's OJ's recommendations on Amazon are the funniest.
It is.
If you ever have the opportunity to hang out with OJ, ask to see his Amazon rate. You'll watch something normal at his house, and then it'll be like, you like this? You may be interested in The Carousel Who Killed Too Many Teddy Bears, Part 9. And he's like,
that's fucking sweet.
That's why we don't let him touch the remote here, because I don't want you fucking on my recommendations.
My roommate made my own little profile. It's like, stay away from
Stay
mine.
away from my fucking profile.
I watched it on his. He's like, you're ruining my algorithm.
My algorithm.
Get your own.
Yeah. Ghosts of Mars 47 times. So.
Great movie.
What? They dug too deep?
It's a cautionary tale
Unleashed.
told many, many times.
Yeah, it's really important since
zombies?
our co-president wants to take us to Mars. And if you get your ass to Mars, there could be ghosts.
Yeah.
He needs to watch the movie.
Gotta bring iced tea with
He
you.
wants to dig.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to our sponsors. Click the links down below and have yourself
Merry
a
Christmas.
Merry freaking Christmas. We will see you before the new year, so we'll wish you a new year too. But let us know what you plan on playing over the Christmas. Let me know what kind of gifts you got. Don't spoil it for if you put them in the gift wrap. But like I spoiled mine with the bikes. Hopefully nobody's watching. All right, at least the family. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye.